you're having witch classes with him, and you're teaching him how to be a little brujo, excuse me. And it's like, well, no, I'm just really giving him the information that he's asking for. I'm not forcing it upon him. Is he asking to know about religion? I don't know. I'm not there. And this is when he's not with us. He's with the other family. So, but there, I just don't want him to have religious trauma. I think that's what it basically is, especially for a 5-year-old coming in and quoting scriptures. I don't want him to be one of the... Uh-oh. Did you hear that? Yeah, it was a cop. Beep, beeping. But, basically this whole point is just stop trying to prove to others and just be who you are. The only competition that you should have is yourself. So when I look back and I see myself 3 years ago and I'm like, damn, I was like in really good, better shape than I am now. Like, that's my competition. Me 3 years ago. How am I going to fix that? Or, me 10 years ago. Wow, I was fucking an A student, constantly about working, getting these grades, working 2 jobs like that. Am I able to do that now? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I can. We'll see when I start fucking having to do my work full-time, school full-time, and then part-time volunteer work. We'll see how I am when that happens. But yeah, false uniqueness. So, in summary, from the paper that I am reading, people often see themselves as unique from others in terms of their personalities, abilities, opinions, and futures. As this brief review has revealed, these false uniqueness perceptions can be understood as outcomes of 3 distinct non-motivated processes. The tendency to overweight information about self and underweight information about the comparison group, egocentrism. The tendency to overweight focal information and underweight non-focal information, focalism. And the tendency for single individualized persons to be weighted more heavily than large abstract social groups, generalized groups, when making a comparison. So yeah. What did I learn from this? I learned that on my own, as myself, comparing myself to nobody, and only being in competition with myself, I feel that I am a good place in my life. And it's just how you think of yourself. Just how do you think about yourself? That's what it mostly has to do. Like, that's what really life is about. And most people have so much trauma and issues that were brought upon them from other people that they are too busy focusing on making themselves look better for them, living up to other people's expectations. And that's just not something that is good. You just let people live. And if they want to be who they are and you love who they are, then good. Surround yourself with those people. I have people in my life that, are we financially on the same level? No. Are we having the same dreams and hopes? Yes. Do we want the same things out of life? Yes and no. I surround myself with people who are less fortunate than I. Surround myself with people who are homeless or have had sex jobs. I'm going to talk about that for 1 second. I dated somebody that was so disgusted with the sex industry, and she was just like, ew, no, how horrible, that person's disgusting. They are a horrible human being. And I was like, whoa there. I have friends that are in the sex industry. Always have, and probably always will, because they are my friends, and a lot of people that you wouldn't know are in well, you would know if you are an artist or anything like that, are in the sex industry. A lot of people do sex work. So I got very defensive with her, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, she's like, whoever you are, she said, ooh, this pissed me off. Whoever you surround yourself with is who you are. And I'm like, false. No, incorrect. I surround myself with people who are caring and loving. Am I caring and loving? Yes, then I guess. But putting a negative stereotype on the people who are in the sex industry, fuck you. They are making a living. They're doing what they love. They're good at what they're doing. Let them do what they want. Why are you judging them about that? And I know that her thoughts and all that had to do with her upbringing, because her mom at one point was very Christian and was like, no, 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 no. Like, her mom had her issues upon her own self. But that's what it has to do with generational trauma, which I always speak about because you need to break that shit. But anyhow, surround yourself with people that you love, who are positive, who bring out the best in you, who you bring out the best in them, that you're not in competition with them, that they're on different levels. But this is the way that I've always been. I grew up at a coffee shop, people, for like 6 years of my life. Senior year in high school. Senior year, I think. I started going to a coffee shop. I started staying there, and I hung out there for like 6-7 years. When I say hung out there, I basically lived there. And this is where we met people from all different cultures and all different everything. All walks of life. Did we think that we were better than them? No, we did not. They were our friends. We had a group of Croatians hanging out with us. We had a group of Canadians hanging out with us that were illegal, and some of them are now legal now. You know, this was many years ago. So we experienced life by learning from others and not judging anybody. And I am grateful for that. I am grateful that I was able to do that and live that life and learn other cultures and be around other cultures and hang out with rich people, hang out with poor people. But the rich people didn't really hang out with us very often, because they looked down upon us. Because we weren't working, or we were working artists or sex workers or any of that. So they missed out on that. They missed out on a good time. But anyhow, I'm going to go now because I have homework to do, and it is Sunday Fun Day, and my weekend shall commence after I get this homework done. I would like some wine and some good music. Maybe listen to some records with some friends and have a great night and day. And maybe the night will turn into morning, if you know what I mean. But anyhow, thank you for tuning in. My name is Tisa Rebel Beltran. This has been Roosevelt Rebel, and I will hopefully do another one this week. We'll see, but I don't know. I might do one for my birthday. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Things have been a little crazy with gardening and doing all this extracurricular activities, where I haven't had the time to just sit and do a podcast, unfortunately, because of school, work, and gardening, because I'm trying to do as much gardening and extracurricular activities before I have to start volunteering. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.